going on, folks? Back at it again with the fishing. Did a little recon the other day and I found a little spot that I thought definitely would hold fish. So took a little time this morning, probably gonna spend about an hour or two out here, see if we can catch some fish. All right, so here's a little stretch of river I found. It's a park in northern Clarksville where people come in, put in, and go floating down. Figured it'd be a good spot to start. I don't know if you can see it down a little ways over there. There's a structure that someone's fishing at right now, but I figured that spot really holds fish. And one thing I did, because my tackle has been pretty much all about fishing big lakes with bigger baits, I switched it up. Now I watched a video of this guy, Creek Fishing Adventures, purchasing this little pack off of Walmart, and I figured this is the most cost-effective way for me to get a pack of baits that will work in these little creeks. So I'm gonna start with this little cricket type thing. I figured this is something that is definitely gonna get bit here. So let's put this back in the backpack and go for it. So there's this little trail here that leads all the way back there to the spring. I'm assuming that a bunch of young people use this for recreation. I found signs of a bonfire with some paraphernalia stuff. Hey, I don't judge, but it's not allowed in the park. But they ain't gonna get catch. They're not gonna get caught back there. And as long as they're not hurting anybody, who am I to judge? Dang. It's right straight through a spider web. So here's that little creek. And the spring's right over there. I might just stop right here and take a few casts before I get over there. So a few days ago when I came down here to check this place out, it had just stormed, so the place was completely blown out. But now I can actually walk in the water. It's pretty sandy here, so maybe not, but I can actually walk in the water and go all the way to the river. And usually where these little creeks lead into rivers, I think you usually find fish there. Uh-oh, I'm hung up. It's slick mud right here, so I'll probably eat it on my way up there. Let's cast on up there. Let's keep walking up there and get into that little sandbar right there. Come up on that spring right there. Definitely gonna eat it here. I already know. Oh yeah, nice and chilly. I'm gonna start casting it from all the way out here. See if I can prevent them from seeing me if they're holding up in that little hole. I mean, all this water flowing into this little creek is coming from that spring right there under those rocks. That's one of those cool little finds that you come across when you're just out here following the creek. Super cool. This would definitely be a cool little swimming hole. As long as the water's clean. I mean, it seems clean, but you never know, especially not knowing where the water comes from. Maybe it's some industrial waste water from a few clicks up, or maybe it's just a natural little spring. You never know these days. I'll see if I can do some research and find out. Alright, let me see if I can find a way to get across this without totally eating it. Nope, I'm definitely gonna sink all the way down. Maybe I go back up and try to go cut into the woods. Now it's a fail. See if I can cut into the woods. So hopefully I don't come up on a freaking snake. That's a way to ruin your day. Okay, here we go. Got to the mouth of that creek. Now I can fish this little area. Alright, we'll keep it moving. This is spot number 2 that I wanted to finish. Right here, there's a little overhang. No fish would like to sit up right here in the shade. Just put it right here in this hole. Some sort of path right here. See if I can get over on the other side. You know, my legs are getting kind of itchy. I want to look really dumb if I, in fact, I'm not resistant to poison oak and poison ivy. Now I'm gonna have a really bad time. Cut through some brush here, get down to that tree, maybe try your luck on that one. We're getting into the rocky part of this area, which I like. I'm actually gonna try to get all the way down there. Oh, there was a bite. Fish was a little too small though. Good, you're just here to lay down. See if maybe there's some fish on it. There's one. Boom. Trip was successful. Look at this little rock bass. Alright, we're back online after having some camera overheating issues. Caught one fish. Pretty sure you saw that on camera. A little tiny boy, but I don't judge. I'm a tiny boy myself. Hell, I am about to switch it up to the little minnow underspin thingy. And of course I got hung up again. Gonna switch it up to this little bait fish looking thing, since this is a little bit swifter moving water and the cricket has had not really significant luck. We're gonna switch it up. Time's running out. Have to start getting back to the house. So let's see if we can entice them to bite with a completely different look. We cast it across this current here. There's that pile of rocks over there. doing too much, getting hung up. Let's see if I can rescue that lure. There you go. If there's anything y'all need to know about me, is that I'll go to great lengths to save all my baits, no matter how worthless or cheap they are. And now I'm doing more dumb shit. Ooh. Made it. Okay, it's about that time. So I came back. I was gonna fish the other side, but there's that gentleman out there fishing. I'm not gonna get in his way. Alright folks, that was fairly disappointing. Not sure if this is gonna make it, but if you see it, that means I made it. Bite was tough and I couldn't figure him out, but that's fishing sometimes. Sometimes you catch them, sometimes you don't. Anyway, see you guys on the next adventure of Mendoza Outdoors.